Hi, and welcome to Spilling the Tea Coding Teaching Tips of this week. And this week, our topic is on the calculations for conservation. And we're going to dive deep with the variables and math related to Python. Again, I am Dr. Sonia Mitchell, and I am so excited to be the computer science curriculum consultant with STEAM part of our STEM Girls program. So this week, the girls will be adding their variables. And one of the tips that I would like to share is making it where it is the variable adding to a label jar or label jars. So they're going to be creating these three variables concerned with their water usage of showering, um, using of bottled water, and flushing the toilet. And you really want to instill think like their jars, making sure the variables are stored as one value and labels. It really just help us to remember what's inside the containers. And why does all this matter? Tracking water would be easy in this, what I call efficient code. And you can change the values without having to change the code so many times. So I also like to um, put a visual in the student's mind of following every step like it's a recipe, one step at a time. They want to read the instructions, um, check that recipe before coding, and that's why there is an activity um, that is prior to them actually creating their variables, and they have to create them in order. And then add each ingredient and complete all the steps. Also, they're going to be like a mathematician multiplying. So they have showers timed to 17 gallons, their hydration of continuing to drink water, um, also flushing the toilet, and then ultimately they're conserving, doing it in small steps or small changes to make such a big difference in the savings. And they're going to be able to write what I like to call the super smart total formula. Um, Starting out with this one super formula and combining them. So essentially, we're utilizing mathematics of addition and also multiplication, bringing it all together, combining all of the activities, and making that wonderful grand total. Also, just some key tips to help our girls remember that spaces are not allowed. So, again, this is one of the examples that you will see in the booklet as well. You want to make sure there are underscore. This is what pro coders do, and it works greatly. It works properly. You want to make sure that you connect the words to show what they mean. So this is best um, and easy for coders and for the computers um, to read it for us. I also want to share with you going in at this point in pick code, you will be able to show the students, the girls, from step one, two, three, and four and five, was from the previous week. That would finish, and then you would start with creating the variables. And again, to put it in their language, think about it as a container, a jar, and that they're storing this information. And then when we click run, it asks us, it gives us that input prompt. I'm just putting in some numbers. Um, and when they get to the step, that's when they know that they are finished. And again, you can encourage creativity um, if they are looking to put shampooing their hair, giving water to a pet. That may be something that you can allow at that point. And again, I want to tell you thank you for staying with me this week. Just a few tips, just to encourage you and maybe give you something else to think about. See you next time. You are such amazing coding teachers. Bye bye.